I'm about to start my first meditation session. So I did my second meditation. So I finished my second meditation. Once again, I kept falling asleep. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Or welcome if you're new here. My name is Manjari and I try to do things that help me on my path of self-discovery and becoming a better person. And I try to share that in hopes that you guys can also go down a path where you feel like you're really doing stuff you want with your life. You feel really happy at the end of the day. This week's challenge is doing an hour of meditation every day for a week. Thus far, I have not been doing that. So the way I have to do it to make this really work is I'm splitting it into 3 20-minute meditations because the app I'm using is called Headspace and they have a ton of these organized meditations which are guided and I really like them. It's not that I can't do meditation without the guidance, but I really like it because it sets a theme, something to listen to, and so the maximum amount of time they do for the guided meditations is 20 minutes. So I opted to do 3 of those a day. And I'm splitting it up because you need the little pick-me-ups throughout the day too. So that's also something there. If you want to hear more about the value of meditation, I will definitely do another video. But here, I'm just gonna be doing an hour of meditation a day for a week. So prepare for this video. Like a couple weeks ago, I was only doing 5 minutes a day and I suddenly increased it to 10 minutes and realized it was so effortless because I'd been doing 5 minutes a day for so long. And then I tried to increase it to 15 a little abruptly and it was a little tricky, but I eventually got on it and now I have been doing 20 minutes a day. Every time I am done meditating, I end up feeling better, more focused, more relaxed, calmer. I'm not spiraling, which I'm not saying that happens very often anymore, but pre-meditation I was a spiraler. Everything was extremes for me, so yeah, I've gotten to that moderate to high vibration area, so I am loving that. Before we continue with this video, couple things. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I seriously love making content and I'm posting 3 times a week and I have a lot of similar content to this, so if you like this you're definitely gonna like my other videos, so I would love it if you would join the community. The other thing is it would be awesome if you guys could give this video a thumbs up. I really want to give this video out to everybody who this could really help, and this is the way for the YouTube algorithm to promote this. I also have a podcast and all the proceeds for that go to the BLM movement and it's free to listen. You don't need any platforms, so feel free to stream that. The links are in the description box. If you have any questions, you can always leave them in the comments. I respond to all of them. Or you can DM me on Instagram if that's something you're more comfortable with. And then other than that, I have a link for Skillshare. I've talked about them in quite a few of my other videos, so I'm just going to keep it brief. I love Skillshare. My recent videos have all been sponsored by them because they're awesome. Another way, other than meditation, that can help hone your focus is being in the zone. And being in the zone is doing things you're passionate about, and Skillshare has so many skills on there and I found so many things I'm passionate about thanks to Skillshare. So if you would like to learn something new or hone in skills you already have, for me that was learning French and finally becoming fluent in it. And I've also learned a bunch of new skills, you know, becoming better at using Final Cut Pro, so definitely use my link for 2 months of free Skillshare Premium. It's awesome, and for every person who does that, I get a free month and I would love that. I would love to keep learning skills for free and I would love for you to keep learning skills for free too. So thank you guys for listening and let's get on to a week of an hour of meditation. I'm about to start my first meditation session. It is 11:02. I usually do it first thing in the morning and then one in the afternoon and then one at night. This is my first one for day 1. I know I kind of feel a little jittery. Just before my meditations I always tend to feel a little all over the place, like there's a lot going on in my mind. I was feeling really restless. Essentially my feelings after every single meditation were really similar, so I wanted to group them based on my similar feelings because I have 3 meditations for 7 days, so here it goes. So I feel a lot more calmer. I feel a lot calmer and more chill. Definitely feeling a little more calmer and subdued, more relaxed. It looks like this was something I really needed. I had a mediocre day, if I'm being honest, and I'm all for the law of attraction, but I'm gonna be honest. Tomorrow will be filled with opportunity, but today was a little mediocre and I was kind of beating myself up, and meditating really helped me calm down. I feel like calmer. I feel a bit calmer, so we love that. Needless to say, I pretty much always felt calm after a meditation session. It felt forever. Usually when I meditate, it's like time is not a concept, and before I know it, I've opened my eyes and it's over. But today it kind of felt a little long. I felt like time was dragging on a lot during that one. One felt a little draggy, and because my mind is so preoccupied, I tried so hard to let go, but I found myself getting even more like distracted. I found myself feeling like, oh my god, when is this gonna end? Even though I knew it wasn't as long as it was yesterday, but it didn't feel so effortless when something was preoccupying my mind. I found because I was sniffling a lot, it felt like time was dragging more, because when you do things like sniffling, when you want to just accept this stillness and tranquility, sniffling really takes away from that. So the feeling of time dragging will definitely stop as I meditate more and more. I'm only like a month, 2 months into meditating, so that's probably why I felt that. I feel really good. It's pretty good. I feel good. Yeah, I definitely feel more peaceful. I definitely felt better afterward. I feel a bit better, but I'm really nice. I know this feeling was incredibly vague, but what I meant is that I was uplifted and ready and motivated to start working immediately after meditating. Clear mind, no constant chatter. Though I only recorded myself feeling this way once, I definitely felt it more. This is the ultimate goal of meditation, so this is an awesome feeling to have. I do feel a bit better, although I feel refreshed. So this one definitely goes along with having a clear mind, and I also only recorded this once, but this is an awesome feeling to have, and I've been having it more than where I meditate, so yeah, this is also awesome. I kept falling asleep, which was really irritating, but it's mainly because I have been up a little early. I was kind of falling asleep between the last one though. It's 11:15, and I've just had quite a few days of having to wake up early and just be up late, so that's probably why. But I was falling asleep the whole time. I find when I do it around this time, I tend to fall asleep, or even just like the afternoon time. Once again, I kept falling asleep, and I remember in the middle, I knew I was about to fall asleep, and suddenly it felt like I was falling because I'm sitting right up while meditating, and I just woke up abruptly and like opened my eyes, and then I just went back to meditating. I thought I was gonna fall asleep during this one, but I didn't. It's the afternoon one, so I fell asleep at the beginning. During my afternoon 20-minute meditations, I would consistently fall asleep, so in the future I will be doing either 5-minute meditations or no meditation in the afternoon, but you know, it happens, you're human, and I'm learning. I find myself feeling really timeless when I meditate. Like, I'm not thinking, when the hell is this gonna be over? Oh my god, it's been blah blah minutes. It feels like it's been so long. Though I only recorded myself feeling timeless once during the span of this video. Post like creating this video, I've been feeling it a lot more, as well as not falling asleep so much and feeling like time was dragging all the time while meditating. What I've noticed is basically sometimes I'll feel the urge to itch or just move around, and I found that I have greater self-control over that. But today, because I was falling asleep, I was like, nope, just do it. And so after I like itched whatever I needed to be itched, and I removed myself, which I almost never ever do because I now have the self-control not to. Because I was falling asleep, I did it, and I found myself not falling asleep after that. So that was that. So today I did one of the dealing with distractions one, and I jinxed it. I had to scratch my head and I couldn't resist it today, so that was unfortunate. But I'm starting to think that when tomorrow rolls around and this challenge is over, I'm probably just gonna do 2 meditations a day. It doesn't seem conducive to do an afternoon meditation if I'm just gonna fall asleep. So those are a couple of the other experiences I had while meditating this week, and now I just wanted to analyze my entire experience as a whole. 99.99% of the time after I meditate, I ended up feeling more calm, focused, rested, purposeful, and less distracted. Always. Very rare occasions is on my meditation sessions, you know, I'm allowing myself to get distracted, so I'm itching my face when it's more important for me to actually resist that, like stuff like that. Sorry, I'm sniffling so much. All of those things really contribute to how I end up feeling afterwards. So if I spend the entire time focusing on that itch and I end up resisting it, then I end up having that much more resistance to distractions when I'm doing stuff throughout the day, which is really, really interesting, because the point of meditation is to focus on your breathing, so eventually you get to a point where you're really you're living in the present moment instead of letting, you know, your thoughts overtake you, which means that you're fixating on things that have happened. But you feeling that itch is something that's happening in the present moment, and right now you have to resist that. So even though it's not the breath, it ends up working out for me. And it's not always resisting an itch, because, you know, sometimes your mind wanders from breath to itch, and those two are both very present things. So meditation has done that for me. I will not be doing afternoon meditations in the future because they just ended up being more of a waste of time, because I ended up falling asleep. Meditation just keeps your mind at ease. You know, when you're in the present moment, you're falling asleep. Bruh, so my window's open, and our guest room, aka my mom's office, is right underneath my room. I guess her window is open, and because her room's directly under, you could just hear her sneeze. That's a lot of what I've achieved. I've also achieved the ability to consistently feel less distracted. I mean, some things are distracting and that's just life, but I'm consistently less distracted by things that would distract me way more previously. I understand the importance of, you know, living in the moment, and that's why I focus really on following a schedule, and that allows me to, you know, spend these moments to do what I need to. So when I fill out the schedule. I have when I'm gonna say my affirmations, when I'm gonna meditate, what I'm gonna do, and that just allows me to set timers in between, so when I'm done, I'm done, but when I'm in the moment, I don't have to worry about when am I gonna be done, because that's not living in the present. I don't have any like downsides other than really the afternoon meditations were a bust and I would definitely shorten them in the future. The thing with the Headspace app is any of these targeted sessions that they have on there, which is like the appreciation, balance, basics, all of these things, the maximum it has is 20 minutes, which is why in the future I'm probably just gonna be doing 2 meditation sessions that are 20 minutes. I really don't see any downsides other than at the beginning it's gonna be like you have to force yourself to do it, just because until you feel the value you're getting for it, you're not gonna want to do it. And now that I have felt the value, it's been so much easier. I have been feeling demotivated when I am a little, you know, sniffly. You know what? Last week I was feeling a little as well, and meditating I think helped me heal faster. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. This is probably one of my favorites to film. It's gonna be a lot of footage to go through, but I can't wait. I'm planning to do a month-long version of this, but it might be like August, so we'll see until then. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment or DM me on Instagram. I have a podcast, and all the proceeds from the podcast are donated to the BLM movement, and it's completely free to listen to, and it's got a lot of interesting topics, so feel free to stream that. If you also want 2 free months of Skillshare as opposed to just 14 if you use a normal link, check it out. You can learn so many new skills, including a lot about manifesting and meditation and journaling, so if any of those things interest you, link is in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Bye!